Well, welcome everybody. Today is November 18th, 2018. So what is that? 11, 18, 18. That's got to be good luck for somebody somewhere, right? Um, we've had a very full weekend. I feel like the holidays have already started in a little bit because we've had a lot of gatherings this weekend. And one of them was for our friend Selah. Her mom passed away on Wednesday of this past week. And thank you all for your kind remarks of those of you that are on the Boxer group. She really appreciates that. She was probably not going to be on here tonight. But we had her mother's memorial service today, and it was just beautiful. And I think about Selah a lot because she joined Mary Kay when she had three small children. Her youngest was probably about 2 years old, and she had a 2, 4, and a 6-year-old. And today, each of them spoke at the memorial service. Her daughter, who is the youngest, actually spoke and sang a song. One of her sons spoke and was just, I can't even tell you how awesome it was. And the other one sang 2 songs, and you could just tell. And then Selah actually ended it, and a couple of other grandchildren. And you could just actually tell, honestly, that they had been raised in a Mary Kay home. And I know that sounds, and of course, a home for Jesus too. But the confidence that those children have and the way they have overcome obstacles in their life, and then they got up and how beautifully they talked about their Mimi and their mother. I was so proud. I've known these kids because I've known Selah, all our adult life. And so I've just watched these kids grow up, and to see these young 20-year-olds getting up there and speaking in public and just doing a beautiful job, and the confidence they have. I don't ever want you guys to forget what you have in your life is passed on to your children. And, Mary Kay, it is our career and we make money in it, but the things that y'all learn through Mary Kay, your positive attitude, the way you carry yourself, the way you go for things and you don't give up, that children see what you're doing. And it was so apparent at the service today with Selah's children and how they just rose up and called her blessed, their grandmother, and of course their mother as well. And just the Mary Kay girls here brought food to my house Saturday night, and this morning another consultant and a friend of Selah's, Barbara, came here and we fed the family. And what an honor. And that's something that we got out of our starter kit is even though I would have known Selah because of us being in the same town and being the same age, we didn't go to school together, but definitely she was someone that I would have run into, but not been best friends with. And was just such and of course I knew her mother, who was such a special lady, and her mother always looked the part, just like Selah always does, just dressed to a T, always had her makeup on. I mean, you never saw her in like sweatpants at Walmart, I can tell you that. And not there's anything wrong with that, but just it was really a beautiful service today and a great memorial for her. And our hearts also go out to Stephanie DeMar, who's lost 3 of her grandparents in the last 3 months, 3 of them. And, life is tough, isn't it, you guys? We never know. And we just want to take advantage of each and every day that we have, because we never know. We never know for ourselves. We never know for our family. And this is the week of Thanksgiving. And so I'm so thankful to be in a career that allows me to have friends like Selah and like you guys that are on here. And knowing that you can just be there for other people, and knowing that they have always been there for you. And so anyway, it was just a beautiful service today, and I just wanted to start out by thanking the unit and all the consultants and directors who have prayed for Stephanie and for Selah during this tough week, and it means a lot. And you never really know how much it means until you're in that situation where people are really praying for you. So anyway, thank you guys. You're awesome. Couple of announcements before I do just a little bit of training. One is the New York Makeover Contest. I don't want you guys to forget that every single person you facial needs to be going in that drawing. Every single one of them. And it could even be that you might have a customer that comes over to your house just to try a few of the eyeshadows, or maybe you're doing your open house and someone tries a couple of the lip colors, right? And when they do, snap a selfie and enter them in the contest. And I was looking at something just recently, which I had not read the fine print, but it's not a random drawing. It's based on originality of the picture. It's based on their comments of what they say about the makeover. And something else, but I can't remember what it was. So it's not just like a spin the wheel, she wins. So tell your consultants to put something catchy about what they like about their makeover. You know what I mean? Because, and it's also the quality of the picture. So in other words, if they're in a dark room and you can't hardly see them and they just put hashtag makeover contest or whatever it is, they're probably not going to win because, you know, they want to be able to see this girl because that picture will be in the magazines and everything. So I have two people I want to bring. Oh, she doing it right now? Okay. Oh, well, come here. So I have someone I want to bring in to introduce you of what you need to be doing with your teenagers. So this is my beautiful 14-year-old stepdaughter. I remind her every day that I'm the best stepmother in the world, but she is modeling the charcoal mask. So I love this thing. She loves it. So anyway, I said, come in here. I'll put you on the video. But you know what, you guys, teens love the charcoal mask. They really do. And I do too. But if you have teenagers and they're not using it, shame on you. Give it to them. Give them the products, right? Because they will tell their friends, and then they will get their moms to buy it for them for Christmas. But so the New York Makeover Contest, don't forget about that. And take a good picture of them is what I'm saying. Like, make sure it's good and clear if you want a chance to win. And of course, the better chance to win is to get more people entered, right? The other thing is, I don't know if you noticed on your Mary Kay News, and I don't know if it was on the consultant one or just the director, but on our Mary Kay News, it's MK News. It's on MaryKayInTouch.com. And I think I put it on the Boss Babe thing. There was a thing that said, we can't tell you details right now, but you're going to love it. Mark out your calendar, clear your dates for October the 6th through the 12th or something. I think that's the date. And said it's going to be something great for you and your consultants. Okay, so I think it's going to be a consultant trip that you can win. You know how we can win trips, but I think the director's going to get to go too, because obviously they would have said just consultants, right? And I think, now this is, you guys, it may totally not be this, okay? I'm just telling you what I think. I think it's going to be a consultant cruise because it's a Sunday through a Saturday, Saturday. It's always like that. October is a great time people take cruises. I think they could probably get a good deal on a big cruise ship. And I just think that's what it's going to be. Now, we'll probably find out at the leadership conference. And they could come up and say it's totally something, not what I'm saying. But my prediction is that it's going to be some kind of a contest that's going to be from January to June, and whoever does it is going to get to go on this cruise. So if that's not it, I'm going to call the company and say, this is what I think you should be doing. So I think it's going to be exciting. You know, on the top director trip, somebody brought up about a consultant trip, and they didn't say nothing, but they go, well, you know, but it was just that little twinkle. So I think that's what it's going to be. So if you're working your Mary Kay business, I would suggest you mark out those calendars, those dates on your calendar. Clear your schedule. That's what it said, clear your schedule, because you want to be able to go wherever to me, if Mary Kay's doing a trip of sisters, I'm going to be there. And so you're going to want to do that too. And it's going to be an exciting year. And even Dawn Alton-Sweeney at our fall retreat, she was meeting with the directors and she said, you guys, I wish I could tell you what's coming up. She said, but there are nationals that are retiring right now who wish they weren't because of all the things Mary Kay is fixing to put in place for everybody. She said, they're like, I wish I was still going to be working because they're fixing to retire. She said, I'm so glad I'm not retiring right now. And because she has like 9 more years, you know, as a national, because you retire when you're 65. And so anyway, it's exciting times. And I'm so looking forward to all the big announcements and everything they're going to be doing. And, you know, Nathan Moore and the team, who's our president, is determined to make Mary Kay #1 in every single thing. And so #1 in skincare and color in the whole, you know, nation, you know, as well as, you know, making our package plan for consultants more lucrative where you can make more money. And they've already started that with the Great Start contest, where you can get all this free product for recruiting. You get the $50 bonus. You get $100 for new red jackets and things like that. So they said it's just going to keep getting better throughout the whole seminar year. So you guys, it's a great time to be in Mary Kay. Would y'all not agree? Yes. Okay. I wanted to mention, let me see if this thing printed off. Yes, it did good. Okay, so I asked you on and this didn't even print out right. That's okay. I'll just read it off here. I asked you on the Voxer group to tell me what month you joined Mary Kay. And the reason I did is because, let me just look through here. Okay, so there's a lot of different months on here, and I was just looking at the ones that are more like the end of the year, the November, October, November, December, January. But you know how sometimes you feel like in your mind, you may have told yourself, nobody's going to sign up now, it's the holidays, okay? Or you may have thought, no one's going to sign up now, it's summer. No one's going to sign up now, it's New Year's. No one's going to sign up right now, school's fixing to start. School's fixing to end. We got Easter next week. It's Halloween. And there's all kind of reasons why people think, oh, it's not a good time, people aren't going to start. Like, in your mind, you're prejudging, saying no one's going to sign up to sell Mary Kay this month. They'll wait. But if you look at your little list, there's almost every month of the year representative when people started. And do you know that people become sales directors in November? That means they were in DIQ. In August, September, October, November. People become sales directors in December. People become sales directors January. I became a sales director February 1st. You know what that means? I was in DIQ recruiting a group of 30 women October, November, December. I tried to finish, but I was 3 short. I had 27 people at the end of December because I really wanted to go to leadership conference, but I missed it, so I had to take a 4th month to get my 30. Y'all only have to get 24 people. We had to get 30. And but what I'm saying is I recruited people in October, November, December, and January. 30 people. We had to start with 12. So, I recruited however many that was. And I recruited all of them but 3. So people will sign up all of the months through the seminar year. So it's always a great time. And because of all the exciting things Mary Kay is fixing to put on us, wouldn't you want to already be in and take advantage of that, right? So there is a list, and I'm going to put it on the Boss Babe group, and I will put it on Facebook too so y'all can see it. But I'm going to give you, and some of you have been in a while, you have heard these, but I'm going to go over this because you're going to be seeing, since my connection is unstable, you're going to be seeing a lot of women during the next few months, 2 months, that you never see. And it's a good time to talk to them about Mary Kay, okay? And you have a one-time opportunity. Maybe you only see these people once a year. So I'm just going to talk about that a little bit, about recruiting these 2 months, okay? So number 1 is a great reason to start your Mary Kay career now before Christmas, okay? And I'm going to post this, and it might be something you want to repost on your Mary Kay business page, or maybe even your public page you could post on there. Let me see if there's anything that would make it where you couldn't post on there. Yep, I think you could post on there. You just can't say, message me to sign up. Hopefully people got sense that if you post this, they'd message you. Okay, so number 1, the starter kit is better than ever. What a perfect time to invest in a part-time business and get over $400 in fabulous products. Plus, new consultants earn additional free products on top of the free products normally offered, which is great for gift giving. So think about this. If you had a new consultant that comes in, let's say she did full inventory. She did $3,600. She gets $1,100 free. Why couldn't you take that $1,100 of products, wrap it up, and give it as gifts, and have you, like all your family, you just started Mary Kay, so probably none of them have any, and you could give your whole family and friends all Mary Kay, and it was free for you. That's a pretty good deal. Okay. Number 2, you may enjoy tax benefits without doing a lot to earn them. It's like having a baby in December. This baby, Mary Kay, will bring lots of profits in next year, though. You can purchase business tools such as maybe a new computer, iPad, cell phone, your high-speed internet, and make them deductions for 2018. And so you can actually, like, let's say you go, man, I just really would like to have one of these brand new iPad Pros. Yes, you would if you were a geek like me. And then you could say, I'm going to get it right now, but I'm going to write it off for my business. So I'm going to write off the whole, you know, $1,200 iPad or a $500 iPad, or maybe you want a new phone that you want to write off, because you can write off, most of that cell phone even. So, and you could buy it right now during Black Friday sale. So you got to recruit them quick, y'all. Get the agreement in this week. But that's a great deal for someone. Okay, so I'm telling you, like, let's say you're talking to people and they're like, I'm just going to wait till after the holidays. These are the things you want to discuss with them. Okay. Number 3, how great is it to have the opportunity to do most of your Christmas shopping at your own Mary Kay store at half price? Your friends and family will love that. So not only could you give some of the free products, but you're shopping at half price. Half price is a pretty good Black Friday sale. Would y'all not agree? And even all of us that are in, take advantage of your own Mary Kay. I mean, don't you think that I bought 26 brush sets? Why? Honestly, I know my family, people in my family that aren't consultants would love one of those Mary Kay brush sets. They are so nice, And so that's a great deal. It cost me $13.75 for the buy one, get one, buy one, get one half price. So, and then I'll have specials with that too. So new consultants can also shop at half price for their Christmas presents. Okay. Number 4. Are you going to travel to see relatives and friends over the holidays? Why not practice on them, earn the extra income, and use the trip as a tax deduction? I mean, this is big. When I first started Mary Kay, it was September 13th, as a matter of fact. And so Thanksgiving was the first holiday. And I remember we traveled to Indiana to see the in-laws. And I was, a brand new Mary Kay beauty consultant. I'd only been in a month and a half, 2 months. And so I brought my starter kit because I thought we fixing to practice on some people. But what happened is all the guys went to watch football games or hunting. And then all the girls, we sat around the table and we all did facials. And I still have pictures of all of us. We used to have these green masks instead of the charcoal masks. We all had our green mask on, or they did. And then at the same time, we drew names for Christmas. And what they did is they all made a wish list. And then at the end of it, they said, I got so-and-so's name. What she put on her wish list? And then she said, all right, I'm going to get all that. And so I probably sold $500 over Thanksgiving because we all did facials, and then they bought whoever they had that was sitting around the table. It helped them do their Christmas shopping, and they bought it from me. And so if this week you are going to be seeing some women from your family maybe you're a new consultant, or, how fun is it really? I mean, like, we have fun, right, doing facials. I mean, with strangers that we meet in Walmart. How fun would it be to tell your family, say, listen, after everything settles down, we clean the kitchen, we're all going to go and I'm going to pamper y'all and we're going to do some charcoal mask makeovers. And how much fun would that be for all the girls in your family? Y'all have the charcoal masks on. You guys would have so many great memories from that. And if they had not had a chance to try Mary Kay, this would be a great chance. So, and that's a great reason to go ahead and start selling Mary Kay now too. Okay, number 5. And you can write off the trip. So I was able to write off that trip. All the miles there and all the miles back. Bam. Okay, number 5. Will you have company come to visit you over the holidays? How fun to practice by borrowing their faces, and you'll complete your first fun goals of your business. Your power start will be a breeze. So for new consultants, that will be a great way to get all their faces in. Is they're gonna facial everybody, okay, that comes to see them. Hi, how you doing? Sit down. We're gonna give you a quick facial. All right, number 6. There are more parties and other fun social occasions this time of year. How wonderful to have every shade and shimmer you need to look your best, and other women to do the same. And so is this not the time of year that we go to all these different little parties? And we all want to look our best because we may see someone that we dated in high school and we want to make sure that they are so sorry that they didn't end up with us. Actually, you want to look your best for Christmas pictures with you and your husband, right? And so a new consultant could come in and have all the shades that she's got for half price. And, all these new gals, they're getting all the new Chroma Fusion products. Isn't that awesome? I mean, as far as like in their kits and things, they get those shades. All right, number 7. This time of year, with climate changes and added holiday stress, can be tough on the skin. What a blessing to have all the formulations and customized skincare products to keep your skin glowing. And remember what our flip chart says, 80%. 80% of all damage to the skin is done not, by other things other than your birthday, your age. It's from stress, diet, change of weather, all that kind of stuff. And so this time of year, when it's going from fall to winter, and I know up there in Michigan, my girls in Michigan, they just got 10 or 15 inches of snow. I mean, like, we kind of got excited because it got down to 40, and we're like about to, we turned the heater up to like 80. Y'all would be dying. But, the change of weather, even just the heat in your house. And so this is a good time to update your skincare. And what a great time to become a Mary Kay Beauty consultant, right? Okay. Number 8. This is the biggest sales season of the year. Why not join now? And while you learn the business, earn great profits on quick sales, gift sales, holiday open houses, and more. Even if you don't have much time, your website can be up and running, and your friends and acquaintances can have a ball with convenient shopping on the web. It doesn't take much time to sell $2,000 in products. What could an extra $1,000 do to give you a debt-free holiday? No more dreading the credit card bills in January. And, even this week, I've had some of the girls that are brand new. They've only been in a month or two, had an open house and sold $200 or $300. And, that's just with hardly any customers. So the great thing about now, see, I was telling Catherine Scott, she was new, and she had, I think her open house ended up being like $250, $300. And I said, my open house, I probably sold like one perfume. The thing about y'all, you can be at your open house, and then you start posting pictures of all your cute stuff. And then the people that don't even come can say, hey, I want one of those. I mean, that's awesome. So they wouldn't even need to know if you have very many people there or not. You just post all the pictures of all your stuff that you've got, right? Okay. So they can make money. And I'm going to go over a little plan with that too. Okay. Number 9, start now so that when the new year begins, you will be ready to go and make all those wonderful resolutions and goals happen. You can have fun learning with no pressure on how much or how little to work, and get experience with the products and the career while you have a little time off. Most of us have time off this week, and of course around Christmas time. So it's a great time to, study up on everything, get some of your skills, maybe observe some other parties of other people. And, it's just like people that start a diet. I guess it says interstate. Okay. Start a diet in January. You can start right now and then get all your training in, go to your meetings, have some fun, make some money, and then really kick it in January if that's what you wanted to do. Okay. And then number 10 is over the holidays, you'll see lots of people that you only see once or twice a year. What a perfect opportunity to be able to share your business card and your excitement. It's a great chance to book post-holiday fun with them when everyone wants some pampering to do. And I like that, the week after Christmas is always a week. It's kind of like dead week, like people they work so hard to make the perfect Christmas for their family. And then they're not really ready to take down Christmas yet because they got New Year's, so they wait. But it's like people are looking for something to do that week with their family and their friends. So what a great time to get out, hand your business card out, get some new names, book some parties that week. I know a lot of Mary Kay consultants, they always had a goal to do a 10-party week the week after Christmas to end their year and, finish off strong. And then all those people they book from the parties, they book for January for New Year, New You makeovers. So that's another reason too. And then, okay, I got 11 instead of 10. Says I couldn't start with 10 since Mary Kay has no territories. Think of the Christmas cards and phone calls and all that you can write off because you're sharing about your business. And the greatest gift ever is the hope for the new year and your future. Isn't this the year to work toward the year of your dreams? I just love that. And I will post those that you can share. And then I also wanted to share with you something else that I will post. And it's called, and some of you have heard it, it's called a Christmas pilot program. And you can look at this for like the 8 weeks before Christmas. Now we're down to about 5 weeks. But still, I want you to think about this. It is a little thing and it says, You're not going to be able to read that, but I'll say it's called Christmas Club Program. It says, are you looking for a way to make a little extra cash for the holiday season? As a Mary Kay business, might be right for you. Below are 2 examples of ways you can make great profit. In addition to the money you're going to make, you could also purchase many of your Christmas gifts at wholesale. The pilot program, there's one, it's called a pilot program, is for women who are not sure a Mary Kay career would be right for them on a full-time or a part-time basis. They're just not sure. So here's option number 1. They could devote just 2 hours a week toward Mary Kay, just to teach or show at one party a week. One party a week that you would sell at least $400, and then $100 in reorders, which would be $500 in sales for the week. Almost every one of you on here have had a party that you sold at least $400. Most of you much more than that. But if you did that, that's your profit is $250. And so even for 5 weeks, that would be $1,250 profit. That's pretty good, right? $1,250. If you would do a party a week between now and Christmas, would you not like to have $1,250 put in your checking account? All of you could do that. And when you're talking about someone to sign up, she could do it too. All right. And then the investment, so you're going to devote 2 hours a week. The investment is just a $100 kit. Okay. And then she could do these parties and order what she needs, or she could, if she wanted to get some inventory ahead of time, she could do that too. The option number 2 would be, it says plan for $10,000 in sales. Now, this is talking about doing it 8 weeks, but I'm going to go over some of the ways, and I want you to think for yourself, what could I take advantage of myself? Not only talking to other women about selling Mary Kay, but what could I do, okay? Because I want you guys to have it too. One would be like 2 open houses that you sell at least $500. Number 2 would be 10 husbands or boyfriends that you sell at least $100 a piece. So you can talk 10 guys into buying a $100 gift for their wife or their girlfriend. Number 3 would be 7 holiday coffees or gift shows at $300 a piece. A holiday coffee or a gift show would be just a where you would invite, maybe like your friend Mary has a party, but it's not a skincare party. She just invites 6 to 15 women over, and you basically bring your Mary Kay and you have a beautiful display and you let them sample stuff. And, they'd see the perfumes. It's kind of like bringing a holiday open house to someone's house. That's what a holiday coffee is. Okay. So you could have 7 of those at $300 each. Number 4 would be to have 1 party a week. This is for 10 weeks. Okay. Number 5 is customer service and preferred customer PCP, preferred customer follow-up at $25, 25 people at $40 each. Number 6 is contacting businesses, 30 gifts at $35 each. And number 7 is last minute gifts. And on this particular example, like I say, this was 10 weeks before Christmas, but even if you only did half of that, that would be selling $10,000 and your profit's $5,000. So let's just say, hey, we're only on the 5-week program. That's still selling $2,500, and your profit being $1,250. So either way, it's all good. So I'm going to post this for you. I just wanted to bring up just that so that you could think about recruiting people at the same time you're selling. This week, of course, what you want to focus on, not only recruiting people while you're out and about and talking to people and bring them to your sales meeting and do the New York makeover contest, but is the Pink Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, because our month does not end until not this Friday, but next Friday. So I love it when Thanksgiving is like this instead of the last day of the month almost. So after Thanksgiving, you're going to have a whole nother week and a day to close out your month. So you want to look at that Pink Friday as an opportunity. And like today, what I did is I went ahead and emailed all of my customers what my special is going to be. And I text them all what my special is going to be. And I put it on my Facebook group page, and I put it on my Facebook business page. Okay, so 4 different ways. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remind every single one of them on Thanksgiving Day. Yes, on Thanksgiving Day, I'm going to text every single one of them. Today, when I text them, I said, I will be sending you a reminder on Thursday. You know, if they get tired of it, they can always block me. But most people appreciate it because they forget, right? But several of them already text me back and say, oh, okay, thank you for reminding me. You know, so I'm going to send an email out on Thursday, the same one. And it's just going to say, just a reminder. And then I'm going to send the same text. I'm going to put just a reminder. And then I'm going to post it again on Facebook and put just a reminder. Okay. And my specials, I think I've sent them to you guys, but I'm just doing a graduated thing where they get 30% off if they order from 6 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock. Then they get 25% off 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. They get 20% off 10 o'clock to noon. They get 15% off noon to 4. And then they get 10% off like 4 to midnight. And then I'm doing a thing where they get a free gift for $100 purchase. And guess what I'm going to wrap up? Cheek colors, classic cheek colors, and classic eyeshadows. I'm going to be getting rid of all that stuff because I want all the new. So that's what I'm going to be giving away. So I'm going to wrap it up super cute, and that's what they're going to get. Also, I'm giving them 1 hour opportunity to buy a $150 gift card or gift certificate for $100, which is 33% off. But last year I sold I think I sold 10 of them, which was $1,000. One girl bought 3 of them. I said, so you want 3 $100 gift cards? I said, so you want $450 worth of product for $300? She goes, that's right. This girl hardly even buys. I'm thinking, what you gonna do with it? But she just uses it all year long. So what she knows is that every time she orders, she don't have to pay for it because she paid for it in November. I don't care. It's fine with me. So those are the specials I'm doing. I make mine real easy. I don't like to be real complicated. I may throw in some other stuff. I've got my brushes, are coming in, or I got a box over there I need to open. But I may do an extra special on Saturday. I normally just do 20% off on Saturday all day long. And then on Monday, I do like a 15% off of website sales and free shipping. And so, but they have to order online. So that's kind of what I do on those sales. I will tell you this, but you may not know this. On your personal website, you can actually go ahead and set up the discount like for that day. And you can set up like you were going to do like 15% off and free shipping. You can go and there's a place that says set up a discount, and if they're registered, and then you can give them, and it has the time, like one day, and then you have a place for free shipping too. So you could just advertise it just like that, and that way it would be set up on there. Or you could just do it like you normally do and go in and adjust the price. But anyway, that's what I'm doing, you guys, to have a great, great week. That way you take time off with your family, but then on Friday you're out shopping, but instead of like spending $2,000, you're going to make $2,000, right? Or you might make $100, or you might make $500. My goal is to sell about $5,000. That's what I want to sell. So I'm sure there's some big star consultant prize I need, right? But anyway, that's what I got for you guys tonight. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I sure do love and appreciate each and every one of you, whether you're in my unit or one of these beautiful directors that are friends of mine. I am going to try to figure out who all the directors are on here and unmute you for a minute if you would like to say something. So I do see Sayla is on here, so I'm going to unmute her first. Sayla, if there's anything that you would like to add or anything that you'd like to say, you're unmuted.
Hey, everybody. I just want to thank everyone on the Boss Babe call and my sister consultants for praying for us during this week. It has been very, very hard, but we did get through the service today, like Cleta said, and there's no way we could have gotten through it without the thoughts and prayers of all of you. And for those that stopped by and brought food and, reached out, and all of your messages on Boxer and in our group, I just thank you so very much, and I love you.
Thank you, Sayla. Thank you so much, girl. We love you. You're always one of the most encouraging people we know, and so we just appreciate you so much, girl. Okay, I'm going to mute you out. Loree, you're right up here at the top, so I'm going to do you next.
Hey, everybody. I just want to reiterate what Cleta said earlier. in particular about Selah, because Selah, I just have to tell you again, you just did a phenomenal job today, and your children, I was just so impressed. And um, your mother's legacy is living through you and through them, and I'm just it's an honor to know you. And as I thought about all the reasons to recruit that Cleta was talking about, you look at, yes, it's a great way to make money in the holiday season, and it's, there's all these reasons that women need to sign up, but the truth is they're going to get so much more out of that starter kit than holiday money. And that's what we have to keep in mind as well. The holiday sales and the money they can make and those kind of things, those are the carrots that we dangle to get them to see the benefit for them, because we know the benefit is so much greater. And I had a little medical scare earlier in the week that turned out fine. But, the thing is, I called my husband. I called my mother, who I couldn't get on the phone. I called my sister, who I couldn't get on the phone. And then I started calling I called Cleta, Selah, and Jana. I called my, my sister, friends, peers, directors. Those are the people that become your power partners. And the next night I was with a group of people from my church, and I was telling them about it. And, I'm telling people at my church, well, I called my prayer sisters, and I didn't call any of them. I called my Mary Kay sisters. And so when you're thinking about reasons to recruit, keep that in mind too, because we are in that starter kit, and people just like us are in that starter kit. And that's why we need to pass this on, and why we need to share this wonderful life that we have, because just like Cleta had said about Selah's children, it was very obvious they grew up in a Mary Kay home, and with a mother that, has the deep, spiritual connection, but also the leadership skills and the things like that we learn in our Mary Kay business. So I just want to tell you, every day is a great day to share Mary Kay.
That's so good. Thank you. Thank you, Lorraine. Thank you so much. Okay. Lindy, I think I got you unmuted. Try it.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Good.
Hey there. Well, sorry, Selah, that I don't live a little bit closer and that I couldn't have been there for you this week, but know that I was with you in spirit, or however you want to say that, but I'm sorry for the loss of your mother. And for the call tonight, I am really excited for the holiday season, and I enjoyed everything that you said. I have been all weekend doing vendor shows, and some of my consultants also, and so we have names galore for new contacts, and we are working on doing a holiday stop and shop for all of the consultants in my area. So this holiday season is going to be really good for my unit, and we're all kind of coming together, so I'm really excited.
That's awesome. And your tables, I mean, you do a great job at those vendor shows. You have got it down to a science, girl. I'm so proud of you. When I see them, I'm like, look at her. So I'm so proud of you. And it's like, how much snow is on the ground there, Lindy?
I think about 10 inches.
Yeah, just 10 inches. No big deal. Like, do you know that we would be out of school for like 4 months if we had 10 inches of snow? Would we not? Oh, that's crazy. I love it. I love it. Okay, girl. Thank you so much. Okay. Latrice, let's do you next.
Hey, Selah, I just want to tell you too that I'm so sorry about your mother's loss, and you were definitely in my prayers. I know the feeling, honestly, of losing your parents, but you have got us right here too, girl. You know that. It's just like Lorraine was saying, this business opportunity is incredible, and there's so much that comes from it, but the best thing is the friendships that we have. And I can honestly say too, I would call my Mary Kay sisters, my prayer warriors, when I have something to talk about. Like when I need people, that's who you can count on. On the call, I am super excited as well. I have had an open house yesterday. I am going to continue to have an open house. I am going to send the pictures like you said. And I also love the idea I've done the gift certificate before, Cleta, but I've never done it for just an hour. I love that. Lindy, I will say, as what Cleta just mentioned about the snow, my daughter's birthday was the 17th of November, and y'all, it snowed that morning here in the Mississippi Delta, and one of the schools let out, and it was probably, a couple of thousand snowflakes. But anyway, so it was fun. Anyway, thanks for the call, Cleta.
That's awesome, Latrice. Okay, I'm going to unmute Valerie. Hang on, let me find you, girl. Where did she go? Hang on. Oh, my goodness. Well, I was going to unmute her, but she left. Okay, let me see if there's any other directors on here. Okay, I don't see any of the other directors on here. So if I miss our other girls, y'all let me know. But thank you, guys. I'm going to probably just go and stop the recording right now. So hang on, ladies.